His Grace, the Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Bamenda, His Lordship, the Bishop of the Diocese of Buea, His Lordship, the Bishop of the Diocese of Kumbu, His Lordship, the Bishop of the Diocese of Manfe, His Lordship, the Bishop of the Diocese of Kumba, His Lordship, the Bishop Emeritus, the clergy, the religious, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. On behalf of the entire Christian community that constitute the Diocese of Buea, I welcome all who have honored this invitation for a memorial mass for the late Bishop Emeritus Pius Hour. He was one of those early indigenous priests who inspired many because he carried himself as a noble servant of God with an air of dignity, called it self-confidence, which was usually combined with a certain degree of simplicity. Oftentimes, it is hard to eulogize any man, to capture in words not just the facts, but the essential truth of the person's unique qualities. How much harder to do so for a giant like Bishop Pius Hour, made bishop in 1973 and retired in 2007, giving a span of his life as bishop for 34 years. The scope of his accomplishments, the admiration that he has so rightly earned, is tempting for us to say this man is an undeclared saint. In fond memories, we remember our very first indigenous bishop, Bishop Pius Hour. After 10 years of his passing away, we have come together to examine his life in love. Love because his deeds stand as a testimony to the life he led. Today, we are gathered here to honor the content of his values and ideas that held this diocese intact when it threatened to collapse. Unlike an indigenous pioneer bishop, he understood the language limitation of his flocks under him. This compelled him to have written the numerous pidgin prayer books which till date are being used. For the clergy, the religious, lay faithful, and to those he inspired around the globe, Bishop Pius Hour's passing is rightly a time of good memories and a time to celebrate a heroic life. My dear people of God, at the end of one's life, especially a clergy, one should be able to look back and say, I brought glory to the people in this diocese. By doing that, what you'll be saying is indeed you fulfill all the assignments that were given to you as the lead shepherd, and at the same time you made the people happy at the time you left. This is the reflection of the life of Pius Hour, as seen in the numerous tributes that have touched us so deeply. It is just fitting to thank all those who have traveled far and near to be part of this ceremony. Our hearts go to all the bishops who have braved it to be here today. To the family, it is our singular honor to be with you today, to celebrate a life like no other. Thank you for sharing your brother, your uncle, your grandfather's life with us, Bishop Pius Awa. It was a huge sacrifice you people made for the church. I can assure you it will never be forgotten. In a very special way, we want to say a very big thank you to His Lordship, Michael Bibi, to have thought of dedicating the complex pastoral center in honor of Bishop Pius Awa. It is an act of real appreciation. A big thank you goes to the choir of St. Anthony of Padua Parish, Buea Town, for animating this occasion. To the apostolic groups and the other Christians here present, we say thank you. I cannot thank all of you personally, but be rest assured that your presence here has not gone unnoticed. Like the songwriter puts it in his song, only remember. Of course, you will only be remembered by your deeds when life fades away. Yes, the aura of Bishop Pius Awa would last. May God bless the memory of Bishop Pius Awa as he continues to rest in the Lord. Thank you for your very kind attention.